Welcome back to the Neogenian Oculus. Today I'm joined by my co-host Susan Mitchell and our guest Jan, who is from the channel Jan Damon. And so we're kind of having a fun stream today. So if you're new to the Oculus, we're kind of a hub for information on Neogenian subjects and topics. But every once in a while we have a fun stream. So today is our Halloween special. It's not quite Halloween yet, but we thought we'd do some fun things with you guys. And we're going to be talking about the origins of Halloween. We'll be talking about costumes and ranking some candy and generally just hanging out. Welcome everybody. Thank you for commenting and liking the video, sharing the video. Thank you to anybody who super chats. Don't feel like you have to, but it's another great way to support if you feel like it. And we're glad to see everybody here. So hello, welcome.
Hi,
And
everyone.
we'll just look in the chat. I saw Morg and I saw Joanna and Ren and Laura, Cassidy, Ren, and hi, Elise. Thank you for being a moderator tonight. Elise is one of our
Hi,
channel
Elise.
moderators.
Hi, Laura.
And a
Hi,
couple
Hope.
new people.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi,
Hi,
hi, Tyler.
Cassidy. And yeah, vibrational. I got this hat. I don't know why I got this. I don't know. I had to do some. I was doing some event, and it's cute, and I like it. I also used to have a
Yeah, it's
really
cute.
big witch's hat, which I loved, and I lost that in the move. But I like this little one. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Crystal.
So just really quick, everybody,
Hi, Tyler.
does our sound okay? I think last time I was having some mic problems. Just let me know if it sounds good in the comments.
Yeah, is everything? I know you're gray. Maybe if somebody vibrational, if somebody and anybody who doesn't have a channel membership, sometimes people gift. Make sure you have your uh, gifting enabled on YouTube so that if anybody does, you could snag it. Hi,
Yeah.
Mark. Nice to see
And
you. Mark is another
yeah,
one
hi
of our
Mark.
Hey,
moderators.
And thank you, Morg. I'm glad it sounds better
Hi,
this
Spiral.
time.
Hi, Melinda. Okay, you guys. Well, we have some fun
So
stuff, and I have a feeling
yeah,
that our
we have our candies and our drinks, and
yeah
we're gonna talk about some awesome stuff. And I think Susan wants to start us off with where did
yeah.
Halloween come from?
Okay,
What's the
so
origin?
most people know the origin that it comes from some. Hi, Sin. Hi, Sin. Hi, Lee. Most people, you've probably read or seen somewhere that the origins of Halloween come from the Celtics. There's, the old pagan traditions, like 2,000 years old. So I was looking that up, and specifically how Halloween came to the States, and I came across something that was a little one of those moments, because something told me that Halloween was not celebrated in the North in the States because, well, that's understandable. The Puritans didn't like Halloween. They didn't even like Christmas. They didn't even celebrate that. They didn't like the pagany roots. But in the South, Maryland and further south, they did, and it was. I looked it up, and it was because there was a lot of Catholics, and they brought their traditions from Europe. I'm going to share an article, and this is the scary part for me to share my screen, so I have to
Oh,
just
that's all right. I'm sure it'll be all right.
well, we have Jan, who's the expert, so I'm going to share my
ah,
screen, and I'm going to pull up this article, um, which I cannot find. So hang on, I got to go back over to, I think it's the Catholic's Guide to Halloween that I found interesting. And okay, can everybody see this? The site is
I
Catholic
can.
CatholicCompany
Um,
dot com. Is it come?
on the stream, it's just the eye backwash
Oh,
or
okay.
backsplash, not
So,
backwash.
okay, so how do I bring that in, Jan? Because I'm looking at it and we can see it in Zoom, but it's not coming through. I
I mean,
think,
you have to go to Streamlabs and double click on the source of the screen
okay,
capture.
so I have to, oh, screen capture. Okay, so add a
And just
source.
really quick, thank you, Morg, for the super chat and the little pumpkin. We appreciate that so much.
I don't want to get the whole entire screen. I just want the capture window, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and okay, and then done. And then I have to get out of here real quick because we get that million, you know, thing.
Yeah.
we get the whatever. Okay, if I am back on this, what are you guys
There we
seeing?
go.
Can
We
you
can
see, is
see
that
it
what you
now.
can see? Okay, and then hopefully you can see the three of us to the right. Yes?
We can't see us. We can just see the
Oh, okay.
article. But
So,
that's okay.
okay, I can see us. All right. So here's this article, Catholic's Guide to Halloween, and this was what I found interesting. It says here that the short answer is that the true substance of Halloween belongs to the Catholic Church, and that was sort of a what moment for me, because we've all heard that it's pagan origins. So it says here that All Hallows Eve is the vigil of All Saints' Day, also known as All Hallows' Day, and there was a major feast on the Catholic Church's liturgical calendar. It honored not only the saints in heaven, but also any saints that were unknown. Now, I've seen this in a couple places when I looked it up. It was Pope Gregory III back in the 700s who transferred the Feast of All Saints from its former day of May 13th to November 1st. So, okay, they had a holiday on May 13th for All Saints, but they transferred it to November 1st. And
Interesting.
yeah, and the reason apparently was because it coincided with the foundation of a new chapel in St. Peter's Basilica, which he dedicated to all the saints in heaven. And then it connects, this article connects that day to the eve before, and it says there's a tradition of doing that the way we have Christmas Eve before Christmas. So if you go down here, then Pope Gregory IV, who obviously came after in the 800s, he just extended the holiday. Now, here we go. Now, there's an interesting picture
I can't
here.
even imagine what life would have been like in that time period because Catholicism and religion would have, you know, permeated every aspect of life.
Oh, yeah, it was, and many people didn't even, they just did the customs. They didn't even know, they didn't speak Latin. They didn't really know what was going on. They just had to be part of it.
Thank you, Vibrational, for becoming a member.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you. I can't see that because I'm over here, but
And also, Lee gifted one membership. Thank you, Lee.
thank you, Lee. Who got the membership?
I think that was Tyler. Tyler.
Nice.
I'm always not sure how to say your last name. I think it's Easy. Tyler Easy got the
Yeah,
membership. Sorry if I
nice.
mispronounced that.
Congrats. So here we go back to these. The is it true that the Catholic celebration of Halloween has some pagan roots? So this is something else I found interesting. It says Halloween is a Catholic holiday. It's really it's saying that Catholicism owns Halloween. It does not have origins in paganism, Samhain, Druidic festivals, the occult, or Satanism. That's a common misconception. Now, again, interesting because we've all heard the opposite. Now, listen to this. So, where did the various Halloween traditions come from? It says, excuse me, English, Irish, and French immigrants who were Catholic brought the variety of local Catholic customs to America. So it says dressing up came from the French, jack-o'-lanterns came from the Irish, who, by the way, originally carved turnips. I had heard that somewhere else, and they carried these little lanterns around them. There's a story behind that, a little where that came from, but maybe we'll get into it later. And then the English is the ones that went door to door. So you kind of take those three things together and you get a lot of the Halloween traditions.
This is a funny comment, Susan.
What?
Laura says, so I think it sounds like they planned that, like building it at just the right time to make it part of the plan. Early conspiracy theory?
It is, Laura, you're right, because this is what I'm getting to. So, this Catholic site is saying none of those bad things, what they consider negative, are part of Halloween, which the Catholic Church clearly owns. Um, but Catholics from Europe brought in these things, which were the pagan elements, right? So,
Mhm.
and they're, but they don't want to claim those things. They just want to say, oh, those really don't belong to our holiday, which is ours. So where did the misconceptions come from? Yes, from the European Catholics. All right. Now, and it says that All Hallows Eve has been hijacked by secular culture. But here's the thing, going back to why did they move their holiday from May 13th to October 31st? Like, why did they move it there where there was this other pagan holiday time going on? Well, they don't say it in here, but I found it somewhere else where Gregory the First, who was like 200 years before this Gregory the Third did that, he actually told the people going to England, why don't you not try to get rid of the pagan holidays? Instead, just kind of put ours on top of where they are. So this article conveniently leaves that out. They talk about Gregory the Third and the Fourth, but they don't tell you what Gregory the First did, which was the reason why it was later moved. And I find that very suspicious. So Laura, you were right. It really was kind of a conspiracy, but not only on this site, but on another place that I read about Catholicism, same thing. They're claiming it as theirs and saying, oh, none of the pagan stuff should really belong. But they actually put their holiday down where all the pagan stuff was. So
So by the hijacking, are they trying to say that the the stuff that they don't like is just attributed to the hijacking?
yeah, but also it's been corrupted and hyper commercialized, which, I mean, that part's true. I
Oh
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
the holidays are capitalism, consumerism has just taken over all holidays. I mean, there's already Christmas stuff in this. We haven't even had Halloween, and Christmas is already stuff is being put out. So, absolutely, any early true meaning of holidays has just gone by the wayside. No commercial organizations care. They just want to capitalize on it. Um, but anyway, I'm going to stop. I can stop sharing this. Although
Okay.
I did find it interesting that they're telling how Catholics should celebrate. Go to mass and pray and thank the saints, and then it says enjoy a special meal with loved ones, and it even says visit graveyards to pray for the dead. But
Yeah.
and then it says you can faithfully and joyfully celebrate in a manner that is pleasing to God, but have none of the things that were actually there to begin with. But it's their holiday. They want to make it very clear they own this holiday. So
It's very
anyway,
funny that they're trying to tell people how to celebrate a holiday while also injecting their religious beliefs into it. But speaking of
Mhm.
celebrating, just to kind of pivot from where we're at,
um,
I wanted to ask
I'm
everybody.
sorry. I just need to go back. I just need to turn off. Oh, there we go. I turned off
Oh,
screen
okay.
capture. I think we should be okay. Is
Yeah,
this?
we look good.
Yeah. Are we back to
Since we're
normal?
talking about the spirit of celebrating, I wanted to ask everybody in the comments if you're going to celebrate Halloween this year, dress up. Tell us what you're going to dress up as, or if
Oh
you
yeah.
already got your costumes. We'd love to hear that. But since we're going to kind of talk about costumes, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about some shadow content. So in our last stream, we talked about the shadow. And as we know, shadow season starts at midnight on Halloween. And I talked to Susan the other day, and I was kind of thinking, isn't it interesting that in modern times, or at least the past couple decades, you see for adults there's more sexualization of Halloween and costumes and stuff. And I asked Susan, is that some shadow content that's kind of being expressed, because a lot of people wouldn't typically dress like that. They wouldn't typically be so hypersexualized with their expressions. And I think that that's definitely some shadow content that comes forth in this time period when we can celebrate Halloween. And so you see things like sexy bunnies and sexy nuns and all kinds of things like that.
Literally
And
every sexy version
yes,
of
and I think
everything.
my personal theory is, if you look back, 30 or 40 years ago at the Playboy Mansion and the Playboy bunnies, there's like a sexualization around costumes, and I think that that's kind of part of the essence of our society, that we have this underlying sexual tone because of our frustrations and our shadow content that isn't considered, and we kind of repress that. And so just like with the Playboy bunny, it's now very common. You see a lot of people in these sexy outfits, much to the dismay of Christians who say that it is corruption and, awful. And I think Jan even has a couple videos to pull up about that,
I
of
have one in
the Christian
particular that's
the
like two.
Christian outcry.
Yeah, and we're gonna watch some of those. I want to say hi to some new people that just came in. White Rabbit came in, ooh, and
Ooh,
haven't seen you in forever. Thank you for making it, and also MC Heavyset and Spiral. Welcome.
yes, welcome.
Also, Laura Flower Dragon was mentioning to me, and hi, love, was mentioning to me about going to a costume party last night. That was a costume party, right? Because you sent pictures of what you were dressed up as. And I said, oh, please, if you don't mind sharing, give us a little bit of details about what happened. Because I think you were a fortune teller. And
Oh,
hi,
cool.
Joanna, if I didn't say hi. Um, and also, Laura just wrote that she forgot earlier that the character for last night was some shadow content for you. And if you want to share that, please do. Hi, Crystal. If I didn't say hi to you earlier. And oh my goodness, thank you. Vibrational just became a member and has now gifted 5 memberships. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice. Let's
Yes,
go.
that's so
Oh, and hi,
wonderful.
Kate. And Cassidy got one. Spiral got one. Love got one. That's awesome. That we really appreciate that. Oh, Melinda's going as a vampire, and you will have bloody cuticles. That's cool. That's cool. Anybody else dressing up? We
I
don't.
think one person said they were going as an emoji. Was that MC Heavyset?
No, I think that was that. Was it
No, it was
or
MC Heavyset
it
is going
was
as the
cool?
smiley emoji.
Cool. And
Nice.
yeah. Oh, that's so nice to see people's names in green now. That's cool. Is anybody going to a party? Or I'm not going anywhere. We just sit here and we do get kids, so I like it. And where I am now, my husband and I are living with my mother. But when we were back home in Canada, we for like 20 years never. We were out in the you know boonies, and um, nobody would trick or treat. We went to the local firehouse, and they had stuff for the kids, and then they would have fireworks on Halloween, which
Mm.
was really cool, and food, and then they'd have a big bonfire, which was really cool. And so
Nice.
we always did that, but no kids ever came to our house, and I really enjoy that now because I haven't seen kids come to the door for years and years, so we just stay home. Do you get people,
Joanna
Philip?
says, Joanna says, I'm not going anywhere. This is as far as I'll go with a little pumpkin. Well, thank you for celebrating with us.
Yeah.
What
Thanks for
did you
hanging
ask me,
out. I
Susan?
said, do you get kids coming to your house?
No, and I'm on a main street too, but
Then
no,
they
I don't
don't.
really.
I am so elderly that I was telling Philip and Jan the other night when we were talking about Halloween. When I was a kid, I mean, it was you'd go outside in our neighborhood. There were kids everywhere,
Yeah.
large groups. You'd hear them, and if they were little, they'd have an adult sort of shepherding them around. But it was just like you could hear, you'd see kids, like groups of people. Lights were
Hmm.
on. We got full size candy bars. You'd go to doors, and like my best friend's mom across the street, she would give out little Dixie cups of apple cider.
Yeah.
Sometimes people had candied apples, so they'd give you a big tray.
Did you ever get the popcorn balls that
Yeah,
were
they
like
did
wrapped
those.
in red
Yeah,
and
people would make things. You can't do that these days. If some kid came home with a candied apple, it would go straight into the garbage. I still remember one year when I was I think in elementary school, first time we ever heard about it. Somebody said, "Oh, be careful with the apples because people are putting." That was the first thing I'd ever heard. Somebody putting a razor blade in, but it was so safe back then, and now people don't even let their kids they go trick or treating, they'll take them to a party or something you know
can you remember a favorite costume that you ever had, like when you were younger? Or...
I okay, this is this is one of my stories. Oh, we
Oh,
lost Jan.
we lost Jan.
I don't know
Jan will come
why.
back in.
Hopefully because Jan has a whole lot of stuff to share. I only had that one thing. Okay, so we would get our costumes way back in the dark ages, by going to the local like five and dime, like it was like Woolworths or something, and they had those costumes in these cheap boxes. I
Hmm.
think when you get them now, maybe they're the same thing. I don't know. And they had a Morticia costume, and I loved the Addams
Oh,
family, and I loved Morticia. So I was like, I want this, and my mom got it for me, and I'm imagining this skinny black dress, and how was I gonna? There's Jan. How was I gonna walk with my feet? And you know what it was? I swear to God, it was green, made of that material, that really cheap stuff that, if like, I swear it must have been flammable, and it like, yeah, it would just go up in smoke. I don't know, it was like tissue paper stuff, and very very shiny, and it was green, and it only went to your knees and didn't go in at all, and it just had this cut at the bottom, like, up and down to make the.
yeah,
I was so disappointed. I almost didn't want to wear it. And then, of course, it was always cold, and your parents made you put your coat on. Yeah, Morticia
yeah.
is a badass, and it didn't look anything. I was really disappointed. I don't think that
I think my
that was
favorite
unfair.
costume that I ever wore when I was younger was Count Dracula, and it was a great Dracula. I had the best cape. I wore like these black cowboy boots, and I actually was going to a party, like a school party or something. It was a Halloween party, and my dad made me this cool Dracula medallion thing on a chain. And so I got dropped off, and I walked up to the door, and it was like these double doors into the dance or whatever, and I pull them open, and there's nobody in costumes, and I'm the only one. But I felt like a very cool Dracula, but everybody was staring at me. But it was okay.
Oh, I wish you had a photo. I don't. I
I
don't.
think I do somewhere.
Oh, I'd love to see it. I don't even know if my mother has photos of us, my sister and me, when we were kids. She must have photos somewhere of us in our Halloween costumes. I loved Halloween though. It was really
Yeah.
fun going out. The
It's
very
crazy how many it's crazy how many Christians or religious people won't let their kids celebrate or just
yeah,
absolutely hate on the holiday, which I know it has its pros and cons, like, the capitalism side, but it's fun. Kids like to do it. I know one of my friends said that, who is not religious, one of his family members is not allowing their kids to go because it's satanic and there's so much evil imagery, and there's just so much outcry about stuff that's not really a big problem, like the monsters, the spooky bit. It's not evil. It's not turning kids into little devil worshippers that go out in the forest and do
yeah,
sacrifices or anything. It's wholesome. And I think, maybe the Christian outcry is a little bit too much, which Jan has some great videos that
yeah.
we'll look at
Do you
about
want
some
to?
Christians
You got
being
some
upset.
clips. Do you want to share those?
Yeah, let's look at some clips for fun.
Oh, vibrational. You get tons of Christian propaganda slipped in your candy? Wow.
Laura
We
said
never
I
had
was the only
that.
cool one there at the dance in my costume. Thank you, Laura. I felt cool, but everybody was staring at me. I didn't get let in on the memo, I guess.
Thank you, JP, who said this is one of the YouTube channels I actually attempted to join. You like the content? Thank you very much. We
Yeah, that's
appreciate that.
awesome.
And we're
Welcome.
glad you're here. Yeah. Um, I like to watch scary movies too, Spiral. And in fact, I was going to watch one the other day I just saw. And if I don't add movies into my watch list, I will forget
Oh
about
yeah.
them. And I have a couple in there. Or I just ask you. Philip has really good suggestions. Do you know I still need to watch the third? Oh, we were just talking about it. The third Pinhead movie,
Oh,
um,
Hellraiser, Hell on
Hellraiser.
Earth.
I've
Yes.
It's a
never
good
seen any of
one.
them.
Yeah. You
You've never
haven't?
seen any of them?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I've
Oh,
seen the first one.
we're having a watch
We're having a
party
watch
for
party.
sure.
I've seen the first one a couple of times, and I've seen the second
Yeah.
one maybe once or twice, but I haven't seen the third one, and I know it has that really cool scene in it. Thank you, Elise, for gifting, and Pooks got it. Hi, Pooks. I hope Pooks is here. And oh, Melinda's watched over 31 Halloween movies.
Wow.
Wow, wow. You want Cassie's? I want to join the Halloween party. Yeah, the watch party. Yeah, we we should have a watch part. That yeah, Hellraiser is amazing. It's a good movie, Jan. I recommend it. Very cool. Um,
I just
we should
watched
have a
that
watch
new
party.
Saw X the other day, and it wasn't too bad, but it's not really a Halloween movie, just kind of a horror gore sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, speaking of gore, okay, I know I'm hijacking the conversation a bit, but that's okay. We're hanging out. We're just
Yeah.
relaxing. This is just a fun how wherever this goes stream. Um, did anybody see Terrifier, the one with that really scary clown?
Yeah.
And I saw the first one, but I heard the second one was brutal. Has
I think
anybody?
there's three
I'm
now, isn't there?
so. There's three Terrifier
I
movies.
I think a third one is either coming out or it is out.
Did anybody see the second one? Because I,
Hmm.
oh, I haven't ever seen Children of the Corn, Crystal. I've heard of it. That is that a good one?
It wasn't one of my favorites, but it's a classic. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it
Oh,
at
I
least
guess I
once.
need to see it. Yes, I have seen Donnie Darko. That's a cult favorite. And hello, by the way, Cagliostro, Kant. How do you pronounce that? Is it Count? Kant? It's French. Comte de Cagliostro. Um,
Does anybody have any candy that they're eating right now or any snacks that they're preparing? Mike and Ike's aren't my favorite candy. I told Jan earlier that they're like a superior jelly bean. Yeah, it's just something
That's
I happen to
gross.
have.
Jan and I don't like jelly beans.
I
We
don't like jelly beans at
okay,
all.
yeah.
And if you guys stick
Poll,
around,
yes or no
if
to
you
jelly
stick
beans.
around, we're going to be ranking our favorite candies and you guys can have some input on that here after a little bit. So stick
That's going to be
around.
fun. We're going to end with that. Jan has a whole thing set up, and we are ranking candy. Reese's bats. Reese's is definitely going in my one of that's the favorite one
Yeah,
of the yeah one of
those are a
the
must
best.
have.
Those are a must have. But we'll get to that. Um, oh,
Were you going to
Beetlejuice,
pull up those
Edward
videos?
Scissorhands. Yeah, Jan, do you want
Are
to?
we ready for that?
I think so.
Oh, okay. JB, I'm so sorry about the ads. I need to find out how we never used to have ads while we had the live stream. If you watch the
Oh,
replay, yeah, it's bugging me. This stupid setting, they change. I'm so sorry, JP, because that's not supposed to happen.
yeah,
Um,
we can look into that. I
YouTube,
didn't know.
yeah, one day YouTube changed their settings for ads, and it said, do you want do you want lots of ads or balanced ads? And I thought they meant afterward, and I was like, just balanced. I don't want to overdo ads for people, but I don't know how to get it out of live streams. Jan, you're gonna have to tell me later because you don't get ads going through your live streams, do you?
I have no idea. Nobody's told me.
I wonder if I can. I don't know if I can change it now while it's going. Morg
I
never has
wouldn't. We can
ads.
check it later.
Yeah, I'm just going to apologize in advance for anybody that has ads. Can you skip them? Just I hope that as soon as you can skip, just hit skip. You do not have to watch them. You just got one a minute ago, Elise. Okay. Ugh, that's annoying. That's not supposed to happen if you come to our live. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Just yeah. A Predator marathon. Katrina,
Oh,
I haven't watched Predator in forever. Um, Several messages because I mean, long story. Oh, I missed it. What is it? You. Oh, I asked you about last night. Yeah, did you reply and I missed it? Was that when I had the thing up on the screen? Um, yeah, I've never seen ads on Jan's either, Elise, or Morg's, and I don't know why we have to get them. It's frustrating. Hi, Chaos. I don't think I said hi to you. Um, oh, the original Pet Cemetery, I've seen that several times, and the
yeah.
remake is different. I
Mm.
mean,
I haven't
slightly.
seen any remakes.
Yeah, the remake was definitely watch it. And the next time you come on, if you can remember, tell me what you think of that. Um, oh, okay, Melinda, you saw the second one. How was the second Terrifier? That freaking scared me. It was very, very scary. All right, I'm going back down here. Um, oh, and It. Yeah, I never saw the second part of the new It.
I think they're doing some kind of show like a spin-off show called Welcome to Derry or something like that.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's it from.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
the town that it takes place in.
Oh, okay. I watched obviously the original with Tim Curry, and that had a really, really scary scene in it for me.
Yeah.
In the remake, they overdid the first part. That's the only one I've seen of the remake. They overdid the CGI for me, and that scene was not as scary. Yeah, you hate the new Pennywise. I don't know that it's any of the actors' faults. I think that the overdoing of the CGI, um, I have issues with it, and a lot of movies do it. Um, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch
Classic.
that. Classic, absolute classic. All right, Jan. You have a ton of stuff. You want
Are
to put
you
something
ready?
up? We're ready.
Yep. I think
Are
we're
you
ready.
okay, Susan? Are you ready? You're actually ready?
I'm actually ready. You're gonna.
Okay.
I don't need to do anything, right? I'm just here.
No,
You're
I don't
sharing your
think so.
screen.
I just went through and grabbed like just a handful of TikToks about Christians commenting or talking about like Halloween. And I just thought, I'd pull one up, play it, and then stop it. We talk about it, and then maybe just a few more. I got
Yeah.
plenty here. So let me just pull up. Let me get the one pulled up.
While Jan's doing that, Laura, I see your message. It was a great shadow mirror work and incorporating more into your life. Jan, just tell me when you're ready to go. Hi, Linda. Welcome. We're just getting into some really good clips that Jan has queued up. Whenever, damn it, Janet. Here we go.
I don't know. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, let me make sure the share sound too. All right. All right, take a listen to this.
You're celebrating Halloween as a Christian. I would advise you to stop. It's not healthy for you. Number one, you're associating with darkness, and you are light. What that day represents is darkness. And there are many things in the unseen world that you don't know, but it goes deeper than that. And there were pagan origins from this holiday. And what you're seeing today is a camouflage. There are things that are happening in the spirit as people celebrate witches, warlocks, soothsayers, demons, evil spirits. That is darkness.
All right. I mean, this is like halfway done. Like, what do you think about that so far?
You know, the first thing I thought of is we need to get this guy to talk to the guy who wrote that article, and they can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Because this guy says it's got pagan origins and it's darkness, and the other guy goes, "This is a Catholic holiday that we have brought to celebrate the Lord."
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when Christians kind of use really oversimplified, like it's darkness. It's just darkness. It's okay. Like, well, what does that mean exactly?
Yeah.
Well, let me play the rest of
Okay.
it.
You should not be found associating with that stuff. Jesus went about casting out demons. How can you dress like a demon? How can you be okay with people dressing like demons and you're trick-or-treating with them? It doesn't make any sense.
No, but I just thought of the best Halloween costume if somebody's Jesus and just like kicking a demon's ass.
But also,
Okay.
I think that the whole reason for like carving scary pumpkins and having scary like demony kind of things around wasn't that to ward off anything bad that was coming at you? Somebody look that up and see if that's right.
Pretty sure this is almost done.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because I love you. Because many people will not say it because they'll be attacked. I don't care. My approval comes from God, not from man. And I'm very, very adamant about this because I know how the kingdom of darkness operates. It has destroyed many lives. And this is just a way for people to let their guard down. That way the enemy can introduce more and more things that would destroy your future.
That would
the saddest part of The saddest part about that is when he's talking, he sounds to me like somebody whose parents didn't let him trick or treat and just imbued him nonstop with this religious stuff and kind of shaped his future in that way.
It
And
didn't really explain much.
yeah, it's just like blanket statement, everything's scary and dark and evil. Don't do it.
Yeah, it I think all of that comes from a place of ignorance. Mark just said, yeah, jack-o'-lanterns and masks are both a kind of symbolic warding off of evil spirits. Well, that's what I thought it was. Oh, Laura said yes, exactly right. I thought that was the whole point of that. And all the churches are full of superstitions and actually witchery magic, even though they say they aren't. Well, they're full of a lot of creepy stuff that if you actually, like the cannibalism, all of those kinds of motifs are really negative and gross, and
Yeah.
killing and sacrifice. It's
I love
suffering.
how they're like, yeah, I love how he's like, this is all darkness and stuff, and then they go worship Jesus dead, splayed against wood.
Yeah.
Well,
On a
also
cross.
he talked about like the symbolism is darkness and evil, but what you should do instead, he didn't say this, but what you should do instead is go and eat the body of Christ and drink the blood of Christ.
Yeah.
That
Right.
sounds to
That's
Bathe
me
fine.
yourself
like
with the blood of Christ.
that
Yeah.
sounds like a satanic ritual. If you told
Yeah.
somebody, I'm going to go eat flesh and drink blood and worship, they would
Yeah.
immediately call you a satanic worshiper.
Oh
Yeah.
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 That would just be weird.
But if you say, oh, but it's Jesus's flesh.
Oh, then it's, yeah, they don't see it. They just absolutely don't see all of the really grotesque connections that they have. JP said, I am a member of some Christo-pagan social media groups. There's a lot of pagan phobia. Well, I don't even know if that's a new term. I think I would recognize that within Christian communities. Absolutely. Anything pagany, new agey, it's all going to be bad, according to them. Yeah, but please expound on Christo-pagan.
Yeah, Jan, have you ever seen that wife swap where the Christian woman comes
Oh
home
yeah, we
after living
covered it
with the
on one of my
pagans?
streams
Oh, I
once.
must have
Yeah.
missed that one
Oh,
because
totally.
Elise
Yeah.
says it's dork-sided.
It's dork-sided.
That lady is on TikTok and she responds to people.
Is she that screamer? The one that screamed?
Yeah.
The one that was screaming, it's dork-sided.
She was
She has a
frightening.
TikTok channel.
She's
Yeah.
not a Christian.
Oh yeah, she was frightening. I think of the few episodes of that, I must have seen it only because it was making the rounds, but she was truly frightening. I think so too, Mark.
Burning.
Mark's comment. I think what the super serious speaker from that video demonstrates is the complete colonization of the imagination. Yeah.
I got another lady here that says some stuff similar. You want to
Yep,
you want to
yep.
check it out?
Go for it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it set up. Open, you silly thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that, Elise. I saw enough of her in whatever it was that we saw when she had her episodes.
That was iconic.
Yeah, she was, quite the screamer. Oh, I've seen this one.
Oop, where's my sound?
Halloween used to be my second favorite holiday following Christmas, and I grew up as a believer, going to church, loving Jesus. I still love Jesus, but my point is that I used to celebrate that holiday. I would go out to haunted houses. Last year I went to a haunted house, but I felt this like quickening in my spirit, don't do it, and I went and did it, and I just like couldn't even open my eyes the entire time. And I'm not really a person that gets scared very easily. Like the first horror movie I ever saw, I was 8 years old, I saw Saw, and I loved it.
What is that? Soul? What movie?
I think
is that?
Saw.
Saw? She said, is it just her accent? She's
I
like,
think so. I think she
Saw.
said Saw. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Like I loved horror movies. And I'd bond with people who loved horror movies and Halloween and all that kind of stuff. And the closer I've gotten to Jesus, the more I've seen it for what it is. And while my flesh may mourn, my spirit rejoices knowing the truth. Like I walk around.
How, I'm sorry. What? How does your flesh mourn? Like what? How? What does that even fucking mean? That your flesh mourns?
I don't know. I
My
saw something
neighborhood, and
evil and it quivered.
people have decorated like
You
blood
saw
every.
what?
Oh, I said I saw something evil and my flesh quivered.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my
It's
flesh.
mourning.
I was cool quivering with fright.
Where and these skeletons and ghosts, and I'm just like, I rebuke that in Jesus' name. There is a spiritual side to Halloween, guys. It is not just fun and games and candy. It is dark and it is demonic. And when you have stuff like that inside your house or outside your home, you are actually inviting evil spirits into your home and giving them dominion over your house. It is a door opening. It is a spiritual door opening. And now I see that, but back then I didn't have the discernment to see that. And it might offend someone, because when someone told me this, it offended me, because I'm like, no, I love Halloween, but I had to decide, do I love Halloween more or do I love Jesus more? Literally go research the origin of Halloween. It is so evil, guys. Like, you don't see Satanists celebrating Easter, so why are Christians celebrating Halloween?
Hmm.
You don't see Satanists celebrating Easter.
Yeah. It sounds like she just has this extreme fear in her mind, you know. It's definitely a form of brainwashing, but whenever I left Christianity and I was not religious anymore, I wanted to look at the dark things in life because I wanted to maybe partly prove that they weren't real, but
Yeah,
also because you're told don't go there, don't look at any of that stuff, don't read it,
but
don't
it
look at
looks
it,
pretty cool
don't
though.
study it. Well, parts of it do. And you know, when I was younger, around Halloween time and all of the different times of the year, I would try using a Ouija board, and I have one in my back room. It's been there for years, but that doesn't mean I invited anything into my home. There's not an evil doorway that things are going to pour out of, you know. I think it's that fear is a product of the mind, in
My
my
parents
opinion.
were all about like, don't even think about the devil, or you're gonna invite the devil in. Like very
Yeah.
much that sort of mentality.
Yeah, I think my parents were that way too. They didn't want anything evil in their house. My mom, if she knew that I brought a Ouija board into her house, she would probably flip out. But, you know, when you're told don't look at that stuff for so long, you kind of want to see what it's all about. And for me personally, when I did, I found that there was nothing there. You know, of course, I'm sure in some aspects, in some places in the world, there is some danger to it and some groups that may do stupid things, you know, the whole satanic panic stuff. But for the most
Mm-hmm.
part, Halloween is just a wholesome event for kids to get candy and dress up and express themselves. And adults get in on it too, you know, with Halloween parties and whatnot. But if you look at everything that happens and you try and point out some kind of evil event that destroyed someone's life because of Halloween, you'll be hard pressed to find one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, look at all the nightmares and trauma and ongoing shame and fear from religious stuff,
Yeah.
from being brought up in a religion that brainwashes you and scares the shit out of you. You know?
Yeah, nobody likes to talk about the negative aspects of that because it's all seen it like they just point blank dedicate all church oriented things as good no matter what, and anything Halloween associated with evil, which is ridiculous because like when they talk about like the evils of Halloween, I just imagine them saying this stuff like at a Halloween party store, like, you know, the costume store or whatever, the
Yeah.
spirit Halloween store, standing in the middle of a bunch of like plastic cauldrons. It seems really ridiculous and childish to me.
I want to go back to that fear aspect because when you look at the haunted houses, you know, like the ones that people put up, like a maze for you to go through and get jump scared, and all of the different aspects of like the horror movies and all of that, I think there's an underlying thing where people just like to be scared every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's evil or destructive in any sort of way, but I think it goes back to that fear component where these religious people, they have that fear of hell and evil and whatnot that's been instilled in
Yeah.
them, and they can't handle the fear, so they can't have fun with it. Like if you go, like that lady, she said, I used to go to haunted houses and something in my spirit told me this is evil. It's just people, actors giving you a jump scare. They're not going to
Costuming.
lash out and hurt you. They're not going to drag you off into the woods and do something to you, you know? So I think that it has a huge part to do with the fear component. And it's
Well,
almost like
yeah.
because of that installation of the, I think Mark said in an earlier comment, evangelical terrification, which is a great way of putting it, you know?
Yeah. I think also that it's the fear of, like she said, or he said, both of them, of inviting some kind of demonic spirit into you, into your life, by partaking of this. Somehow you're inviting in something evil. And I think that fear comes from being conditioned by the religion that says,
Hmm.
if you look at any of this stuff, you will then be attacked. So the fear itself is coming from their conditioning. If they weren't conditioned by the religion and they were just like normal people, they wouldn't have that. It's their own mind, given what they've been conditioned to be afraid of,
Well,
just running rampant.
I'm sure the religion sees it, it's like, well, this is a form of expression that we can't really control, so it's evil, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
see Vibrational said, I cried last year taking my kids trick or treating because I was so moved by it all. And I mean, absolutely. There's so many people that, you know, decorate their yards and their houses so well. And, you know, not all of it is super scary. Some people have more of the fall aspect, you know, like the autumn kind of lights and
Mm-hmm.
leaves and sort, you know, it's a good feel. A lot of people are comforted by this time of year. You know, I know you see a lot of the memes about basic whatever Ugg boots and pumpkin spice lattes, and I don't really subscribe to all that. I think generally people just are comforted by this time of year. They're feeling, you know, the warmth of celebration, everybody getting together,
Mm-hmm.
doing the expression of costumes and all of that, and I think that's a good thing.
well, remember that the celebrating harvest, and hopefully they had a, good harvest, and it would be a time of, the season is coming now, the world is going to shut down for a while, kind of go to sleep, that's winter, and then it's going to all wake up again in the spring. And so this was, harvest, and they, it's not so great thinking about the killing of the animals, but, getting all the crops in and everything. And they had big celebrations because
Yeah.
they had worked so much all spring and summer for this. Now it was a time to have some fun. And, that part of it is community, getting together and having your feast kind of a thing.
Mm. I
There's
see
nothing
Morg
bad
said
with that.
I think I see Morg said, growing up Christian, we saw it as glorifying the devil, which certainly I
Yeah.
could see that talking point, but you have to admit the devil has cooler parties than Jesus.
Oh yeah.
JP said, I think what those fearful Christians are mainly concerned about is their children being tempted to cross over to an acceptance of what they consider the dark side. And I agree with that. Absolutely. I think so. I think a lot of the fear is, and I know that, my husband was raised JW, Jehovah's Witness, and they don't celebrate anything, never mind, Halloween. Of course they don't. I think that was the holiday that my mother-in-law, his mother, was most afraid of.
Yeah.
Anything to do with anything demonic was really, really scary to her. She didn't
You
want to
know,
think about it at all.
the fear aspect again, not to keep going back to this, but if religion or Christianity or whatever religion was absolute truth, then it would be so clear there would be no reason to be afraid of people being drawn away from it. You know, if God was so
Right.
powerful and the word of God was so powerful, you wouldn't have to fear these other evil things you would just be able to say, well, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect me because
Right.
God is so pure or
Yeah.
whatever. But of course that's not the case. They're always worried about people leaving. Church numbers are at an all-time low. It just seems so weird that they're so worried about something that they say our God is all powerful, but we can be attacked by these
So easily.
symbols,
Yes.
so
So, yeah.
easily
So
attacked by
easily.
these symbols, and that skeleton hanging on the wall over there is evil.
Yeah. Hi, Sai.
I don't know.
Sai said we should get back to Halloween as a thinning of the veil between realms and dimensions. And yeah, that was another thing. Now, I think the Catholics, um, part of what they do or what they think of it as, the kind of dark stuff isn't evil to them. They recognize that. So not like the Protestants, the Puritans, the evangelic. Never
Cool.
mind. They recognize that death is part of life, and that's why they pray. They even said, go to cemeteries and pray. Think of the saints who died, and it's not something that they're trying to hide and push away. Like my mother-in-law, she couldn't stand the idea of just like any kind of skeleton, even one that they have in like the chiropractor's office, to show
Yeah.
you.
That's so funny.
I mean, really, it's like that's our structure of our body. I mean, I find it fascinating. Oh, she just couldn't handle it because it was death. Death is bad. It's all grotesque, and it's connected to evil in our
Yeah.
mind, in their minds. So there's been other really good comments. What else is going on over here?
I
'Cause
always think back to that old phrase, the devil's the best friend the church ever had because he's kept them in business all this time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how
that's
you
true.
keep people at it. Is it's like you put the idea in their head that they're gonna get got like any second of the day unless they constantly put in like purposeful energy into warding them off or keep away.
Um,
Yeah.
Mark said, and I agree with this, Mark always says very intelligent things. I honestly think mainstream Christianity has gotten dumber and more repressive over the last 40 years. It has gone down. It's gone downhill. Absolutely.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, it was only the poor JW kids who couldn't celebrate anything, not even birthdays. Yeah, my husband has such trauma from being raised JW, and he's passed trying to work it through. He doesn't know what to do with holidays. He doesn't know how to enjoy them except Halloween. He used to sneak out of the house and go because he was a kid and he wanted candy. It is so unfair. So he does really like Halloween. It's the
Yeah.
one holiday. He doesn't know what to do with Christmas or birthdays
So
or anything else.
did you guys want to watch a couple more videos?
Yeah, let's watch some
Do you
more
have some
because then
more?
we have this. Then we
Well,
have
let's see.
we have our tier thing.
Speaking of,
Yeah, both Samhain and Beltane are times when the veil is considered thin. I didn't know that about Beltane. I know it about Samhain.
let's see.
Yeah, Cassidy is you just want the candy. I know.
I'm sure you'll appreciate this. Speaking of religion, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Cover this up. This is how we do Halloween, making Jesus bags to hand out to trick-or-treaters and Christmas music.
No.
Christmas music.
Oh yeah, they misspelled
Christmas.
Christmas. Really?
See,
Oh, those little wooden crosses are so familiar. Now that you play that, when I
Yeah.
was religious, I remember they used to tape like little folded pamphlets to the candy, like bags of M&Ms.
Jesus
They would have
loves
little
you.
square pieces of paper, and I know that the audience can't see me, but they would have these little square pieces of paper with like a Bible quote on it, and they would fold it in half, and they would tape it to the bags of M&Ms or whatever, and they would throw that in your jack-o'-lantern little carrier, your bag or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember I would get home and I would see these little, oh, that's garbage. Even when I was religious, I still thought it was garbage.
We never got that. I didn't grow up in the Bible Belt though. That would have been nasty. Can you imagine? I mean, yeah, you can because it happened to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it didn't,
Wow.
when I was a kid and I saw that, I wasn't like, oh, I better be careful of this candy or where I got it. I was just thinking, why the hell did they put that on there? Boop. And that was
Yeah.
even when I was still religious.
Wow.
I don't know
Lisa
how
said,
I
I
feel about
remember
getting
that.
a Jesus bag.
Uh, at least we had phases of being able to celebrate my childhood depending on which church my mom was involved with at the time. So you were kind of in a flux of religious yes and no.
Oh, that's not going to be confusing for a kid.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like
Huh.
yeah, how are you supposed to make sense if the religion itself can't make sense of what they're doing? That's a red flag right there. Um, oh, so yeah, so did you look it up, or you know for sure that Beltane? I know they're complementary. I just didn't know about the thinning of the veil at Beltane. That's new. That's new to me. Um, Oh, Laura, a local dentist gave out toothbrushes. We thought that was lame. Oh,
Mm. Yeah,
man.
I
we had
mean,
a
you expect that from dentists, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
had a local dentist too. He didn't give out candied apples. He just gave out regular apples,
yeah.
which I mean is cool if you bob for apples and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah. Um, you were so embarrassed when your mom would hand what out at Halloween?
well, maybe she meant hangout at Halloween.
All I see, no, hand those out.
Oh, hand those out. I
The
didn't see those.
Christian,
It was
like the little Bible sayings and things.
hmm.
Oh, yes, Kate, dentists secretly love Halloween with the money bags. I'm sure they do. Sure
That's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
Get a message. Think outside the box. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, Laura knows. Yeah, didn't look it up, but it's true. Okay.
Elise said it
Oh,
sucked being able to dress up and celebrate when younger. Then around
and
10 to
then
preteen years, we weren't allowed to anymore.
see, that's confused. I would be really mad. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yes, you can because you went through it, where you weren't allowed to after having fun for all those years, and then suddenly it's like, no, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of
Wow.
weird.
I feel so bad for my husband thinking about it. Everybody else is doing it. And I don't think it's not like he could go out with friends because he didn't have any non JW friends. I think he had to sneak out and just go
Oh.
by himself. So
Oh,
sad.
wow.
It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Well,
Yeah.
that is sad, but I would still be happy to at least go by myself than not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
At least you still get the experience.
Yeah, that's true. Um, oh, Mark, yesterday your daughter told you that a retired dentist invented cotton candy. Made perfect sense. Wow. Yeah,
I'm
handing
excited to
out the
do
Halloween
our
church facts, Elise. That's what I thought.
oh, I'm
Oh,
excited to do our candy ranking and you guys can
we
help us
are
play
we
stuff.
are going to be doing that. Jan, do you want to show us one more before
Yeah.
we do that? Show us,
Yeah.
pick something out.
I thought this is kind of interesting.
Mark, she's watching way too much YouTube. Yeah, good luck with that.
All right.
Oh,
So
here we go.
Oh,
Halloween is demonic. This is blasphemy. It's always Jesus and Christians they mock.
right? Really? Seriously? Okay.
Demonic Halloween is. They're literally mocking Jesus Christ. This is why I don't support the agenda of Halloween because it's blasphemy.
Book of Holy Hammered.
Oh, that probably has like a flask in it.
Probably.
Yeah, it probably
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen a couple of other TikToks like this where Christians are getting really angry. The fact that there's like sexy religious, characters or costumes you can buy, and then just being able to dress up as Jesus in general. And I love how Jesus also, I don't know if you caught it, was like next to like pirate costumes.
Yeah, I don't think they care. They just throw it all out there. I
Yeah.
feel bad for Linda. Listen to this. When I first got on FB, someone hacked me and contacted friends calling me an evil demon, calling her an evil demon. I was horrified. Then I went out and bought a devil costume. Good for you. Good for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, this lady's like subtext is like, our savior isn't a costume. God will not be mocked. Christians have anything to do with this demonic holiday. Ooh, she's mad.
They want
Somebody-
Jesus. They want Jesus to be inside you, but he can't be on the outside of you.
No. He can't be outside going in either.
They want this. They want the spirit inside you, but they don't want the clothes outside of you.
I don't know. Do you think it's disrespectful for that to be? Do you think it's like mocking, or frankly, with the way that religion has just kind of been like a big overtone on sexuality and stuff? I say
Honestly,
they deserve to be mocked.
Yeah,
I
honestly, religion is so disrespectful to everybody that doesn't align with their viewpoint.
Woo! Yes.
I think healthy criticism, and it's, I wouldn't even calling it mocking. I would just say it's satire in a way,
Right.
because especially for the people who are probably non-religious, I couldn't see a religious person buying that and dressing up as Jesus. Maybe they do,
Well,
but if not, it's just kind of satire to poke fun at something that they find to be absurd. That's what satire is all about.
Yeah.
well, I love the fact that she's like really mad that it's in this Halloween store. And she's like, this is a mockery, this is a demonic holiday. And I'm like, why are you in the Halloween store? Like, get out. Get out quick, you're gonna die because you're in the Halloween store, you're around the demonic stuff.
Melinda,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Like, if it's so evil, why are you actually in the store making TikToks?
I think the people who are offended by it are the ones that call it mocking, but for everybody else, they're just like, well, who gives a shit,
Yeah.
But did you have another video to pull up for us?
I mean, I do have more, but it's up to you.
Let's do the candy. I want to
Okay, we
rank.
can
Let's
move
rank
on
the
and do the
candy.
Do a
candy
candy
thing.
tier list. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Okay.
So how do you think this would be best? Do you think we should rank our favorites and then everybody can help us move them around?
I think what we should do is we'll pick the candy. You guys will see what it
It'll be a
looks
group
like.
effort.
You won't see us. You'll just hear us because the entire screen is going to be all of the candy choices. So we'll mention which one we're talking about. The three of us will say what we think, but while we're doing that, you guys are typing in what you think about
so like
about
a
the candy.
vote.
Yes, and then we'll look over and talk about, okay, what's the consensus, and then Jan will take that candy and plop it in the proper tier. It'll make sense when you see what the tier looks like. You want to share it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Hold on. And
If I could, I would place all the candy in the top tier.
I
'cause
know,
I'll
of
eat
course you
any of
would.
it.
we can't do that.
Philip already
I
voted to
know.
do that. Oh, I'm glad you've had a good time, Lisa. I hope you can hang around for this is our last fun thing. We've been waiting
Yeah.
to do this. So you can see the tiers here. Oh, even jelly beans.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
yes, Morg. Yes, Morg. Even jelly beans. I would eat them all.
Yes, Jan and I don't like jelly beans.
I don't even have jelly beans on this.
Yeah. Philip and I don't like. I mean, Jan and I don't like jelly beans. I will eat some of the colors if I have to, but
We could get you those Harry Potter ones that taste like
oh god,
all
No,
kinds
no.
of horrible things.
All right, we're starting with what? Smarties.
All right, yeah.
No.
Up first, let's start with Smarties. Smarties. Do, 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 do,
I-
do, do.
Okay,
Smarties.
so
They're
let's
in.
explain the
Yeah.
explain the scale.
The tiers.
Well, S is the highest.
Oh, Morg hates them, and we don't even have a D. We don't even have an F.
What?
Okay, so we have S is what? What did you say that was? Super?
I guess.
All right,
It's
just
S,
the highest.
S is the best.
Supreme. It's S for Supreme.
Okay, and then just basically it goes all the way down to D. Morg
B,
gave
C, D.
Smarties an F. I actually loved them when I was a kid. Oh my
They're
gosh.
really common. I mean, they're like everywhere.
I used to, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to put them in piles. Like I would,
Oh, we would make us look like we were smoking. We would rub them together
Ah,
and we would untwist
for
both the ends and just like pull it in our mouth and it would look like we were smoking.
oh my God, that's so funny.
I
Morg
always like to
absolutely
just
hates them.
Morg says
Stack
F,
'em up
F,
on my
F,
desk.
F.
Okay, Melinda doesn't like them. Not a fan.
Did you know
Laura
there's like a
likes
Smarties
them.
cereal?
Okay.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just Crystal said a C. Lee said C. All right, all right, Jan, where do you put Smarties?
I mean, I love Smarties, but I mean, they're just kind of there as fillers. I would give it a solid B.
Me too.
I would probably give it a C.
Lisa and Elise said a B. So did Laura. Love said C. I mean, Morg's quadruple F really draws the average down.
All right. Simmer down.
I
Maybe
put
a
it in
C?
C. There's a lot.
C?
There's a lot of D's and
Put
F's.
it in C. Put it
Okay,
in
we'll
C.
put it by C. Okay,
We can always
great.
shift things around. What do we have?
Okay.
Oh, no.
So,
Next one.
Next one is Kit Kats.
Kit Kat. Oh,
Ooh.
that's an A.
Kit
Kats are
Kats.
good.
I don't
How
know.
many?
I
See,
mean,
but how many A's can we? How many? Like
All of them.
I know.
don't worry about that.
Well, then
A plus.
I like Kit Kats.
A.
I think A. I think. Oh,
What does the
Lee
audience
said
say?
D plus. Lee, I'm curious to see what candies you like. There's an A. I think we need to put it in A. I think enough people. Oh, Cassidy A plus. A Spiral. I'm gonna pretend that they're all vegan. Yes, you are, Morg. They're all vegan, every one of them. So put it.
You know a fun fact about Kit Kat? I heard that the inner layer, the puree, is they recycle the ones that come out like misshapen and stuff. They throw it in a batch where they puree it and they put it in the next batch. So there's a potential that some of the puree in the middle could be as old as 80 years old from when they first started Kit Kats, because it's a continuous cycle.
Are not fucking kidding me.
Google it, because it started they started making Kit Kats like 80 years ago, and all the misshapen broken ones they throw into a puree thing and they put it between the layers of the wafers.
Morg, human centipede. Oh, gross. Well, that is nasty. Oh my god. Yes, Lee, you have to pretend that these are all vegan, Lee.
I have to Google that.
I still think we all voted for A.
Yeah.
Really? I vote for B.
No, there were too many A's, I think. Okay, what's next?
All right, let's see. We got Milk Duds.
Oh, I like those.
Milk Duds.
They will pull your freaking.
Oh, I would put Milk Duds in the D.
Hey, yeah, Morg likes them. Okay, yeah.
I like Milk Duds.
I love them.
The problem is I hate it when
no,
it's stuck to your teeth.
F? You don't like Milk Duds. What is the A for? What was the A for? Milk.
Are you talking to the
plus.
chat or?
Yeah, Morg put A, and then now we're down to F, E, F, 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 F. Melinda loves them. Kate loves them.
The middle is too hard. Middle is too hard.
Morg did.
Well, that's what.
A for Kit Kat. Yes. It's an A. Does not like those.
Well, that's what I was trying to say, is that I like them, but I hate how they stick to your teeth.
Oh yeah.
D for duds.
I'm gonna. Really? No. How many? Never had them. Kit Kat was a D for you. But Lee loves them. S plus. I love them too. I'm gonna pretend they're not gonna pull my.
I would.
Yes, they have their chocolate with the really chewy center.
I would put Milk Duds at a C, honestly.
Okay, let's do C.
Okay, I would put them in a B, but okay.
Do we like C? I like C.
Lee is giving it an S plus. I think it makes it to the B level, frankly.
Okay, well, we'll average it at B then.
Are we all agreeing on B?
Okay. Yeah, we're putting it in B. I think that okay, Milk Duds are for masochists. I'm ranking those as though I don't have to worry about them pulling my caps off my teeth.
Yeah.
All right, next is what?
Hershey. Good old Hershey.
That's a staple.
Yeah, Hershey's in the A.
I would give them
A or
D.
B.
I would say
I'd
B.
give them a D.
I'd give them a solid B. D from okay.
I think they're overrated.
Oh, F, 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 A, B. Hershey's is gross.
They are overrated.
All right, put them in C. Solid A plus for Crystal, an A for Chaos.
Seeing D.
F minus for okay.
I gave it a D. There's a C.
Okay, we'll put it in, let's put it in C.
Put it in
'cause there's a
C.
couple
Put it in
A's.
C.
All right.
Crystal said with almonds for sure. Yeah, almonds are good.
I mean, if there's nuts
MC,
in them, it's kind
Hershey
of.
get an A. I think put them in C. Okay, it's just meh. What letter is that? It's a meh is a C.
All right. Next up, we got Laffy Taffy.
I've never had that.
What?
Really?
I can't vote. Oh my god!
All
I
I
can't vote.
like is the banana one. That's the only one I like.
Maybe
I like
have.
the grape one.
I must have had. Oh, I have
I
had
would put-
that.
I would put Laffy Taffy in a B. There's lots of B's.
I was
and
gonna
A's.
say B too because like I rather enjoy it. It's not like my priority, but I only like the banana ones.
B.
Yeah.
F minus for Lee. C A B.
Yeah, I would
B
do
or
B.
C. Okay.
If we got a B, C, we got.
Oh, did we get archetype 0 in here? Oh, hi. Oh,
We
I
got an
didn't say
A,
hi
we
to
got a
you.
B.
That's an F from there.
B, A for taste, C for texture.
But
At least it's multi
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah, hi. I'm glad you're here. I didn't know when you came in. I missed it. Glad you're here.
So I think Laffy Taffy is a good B.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna.
happy with that. So
Okay.
let's see. Next is Whoppas.
D, F.
Those are
Horrible.
chocolate color covered.
The
Those are the malted
milk balls.
Okay.
Like the crunchy Whoppers.
Oh, the crunchy ones, because I've had.
Yeah, they're
F,
malty.
They're horrible.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
think so.
It's chocolate covered styrofoam.
You know what? Yeah, D. That's the
Oh,
lowest,
come
right? Is D the
on.
lowest?
I would, yeah. I rather like Whoppers. I think they're kind of on par with Milk Duds a bit, but I don't know. Probably like a C for me.
B. Melinda's giving it an F. Morg's giving it an F. We got a B and a C from Crystal and Kate.
F,
Cassidy
Yeah,
is an F minus to the infinity.
Oh, F.
Nope.
Oh, you call them Maltesers in the UK? What do you think of them, Joanna? What was your grade?
Yours probably don't have dangerous food coloring and additives like ours do.
Oh, Whoppers
Yellow
A
Lake,
plus.
number
Oh,
5.
okay, all right. So, oh, you like them. Joanna likes them, and Laura loves them. A plus on that one. Where do we put them? What did Elise
C.
say? Leave for me the texture and feels in my mouth is as important as taste. Yes, I agree.
A lot
I'm
of people
definitely
like them quite a bit. I would put
F.
Whoppers on par with Milk Duds.
So is that really a
okay.
B? That's too high. Maybe a
I
C.
do C.
C.
Oh, fine.
C is average. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Joanna's a B. Okay, a C.
We can revisit some of these.
Once we
ratings
get
later.
everything in where we think we can move them, or we can allow a certain amount of them to be moved.
All right, what's next? We got bottle
Cassidy.
caps.
Okay.
Oh, I would do a C on bottle caps.
Are those
Bottle
like
caps.
sour? Are those like
Some of them can be. Some of them taste like root beer, mostly.
They're kinda
oh,
tart.
right.
Yeah.
I have a hard
Lot
time
of
with those
caps.
because I
Lots
mostly eat
of
chocolate.
Ds.
Like
B, B, D, D,
B, C. I've never had
C,
them.
F, C. Definitely
I-
not any high ratings.
No, nothing super high. Chaos said a B. That's probably the highest.
Morg's
They're
never
kind of
had
like
'em.
pressed chalk into like
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like a big
I'm sure
Smarties.
I'm sure if you took them out to the sidewalk
Linda,
and tried drawing with
I
them, you could.
I agree with you. I like Raisinets and I like the little chocolate covered peanuts.
They taste like sour powder.
Yeah. Okay. So where are we putting them? Where did we put them in
I
Let's just
D?
think-
do C.
I
Okay,
think
we put them
people
in
with the
C.
way it's going, an average would be good with C because they really, for me, like
All
I
right.
enjoy them, but it's like one of the last things I eat out of the candy bag. You know,
Okay.
it's nothing that I tend to go for first.
Okay.
And we have up next Airhead.
Ooh.
Oh, I
So
don't.
to me,
That I've
to
never
me,
had.
Airheads are a lesser form of Laffy Taffy.
They're
They're
I think
so
they're
similar.
better. I think they're better than Laffy Taffy.
I can't vote.
It's kind of like a taffy. Like the watermelon ones are really good.
Yeah.
Lisa, was your vote C for the Airheads? Because I think that you might be the first one in on that. And I'm going to go from you down if that was right. So it was like a C, a B. Never
Yeah,
had them,
everybody
Joanna.
says
B,
CB.
B plus, BC,
BC.
B or C. I don't know. Are we ending up in the C area?
I would do B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had them, so I don't know. Cassidy
I think
gave it
they're
a
a good
C.
B. I think they're good. You don't really see them around anymore.
Laura said FFF. But okay.
Sure.
Here we come with one that is absolutely going into the S.
Oh, I don't think it's. I don't. Oh, there we go. S.
S.
If that is not S,
If-
I am logging off
I'm
right
leaving.
now.
I can shut this stream down. If that doesn't go, if
What in
Reese's
the-
if Reese's doesn't go into the S category, that I'm shutting the stream down and we're all going away in a huff.
S
Okay.
S A A.
S
That is the holiest of Halloween candy.
It
I
is.
would give it an A.
It's
but a lot
going
of
in the
people are
S.
saying S.
It's going in the S. I
If I
mean,
don't put it in the S, Susan
absolutely.
will
S.
haunt my family for millennia.
Yeah. You put that in the
as
S.
a ghost.
Okay. Yay, we got our first S. Okay. Yeah, turtles are really good. Oh, we got an S. All right.
I hope you guys are having fun. Put an emoji in the chat if you're having fun.
Yeah, just any emoji, just random emojis.
We got next.
Yeah, Spiral, me too. I love Reese's. Chocolate and peanut butter is always an
Skittles.
Yeah. Oh, I like
D.
Skittles.
I don't like to taste the rainbow.
No,
Skittles, I would give a B. Yeah, we're getting a
don't
lot of
really-
B's.
I don't really crave Skittles, so I would give it like a C, honestly.
We're getting B's. We're getting CB. We're getting a C. All right, we can put it in a C. There's a B plus from Crystal.
S. I'm seeing pretty positive things. I think it might actually end up in A.
What, Skittles?
A or B.
No,
Well,
I'm
B.
not seeing any A's, but we're getting some
I
B's.
saw a few A's.
B,
Some
B.
A's, B's, C's.
Lisa
I'm gonna
said
put it for
A.
B.
Did Chaos say A for that, or was that earlier? I'm
I
seeing
think-
Yeah,
B.
there's-
Oh,
I think
Chaos did
there's
an A. We saw a couple A's. Mostly B's. I think it's a
I
solid
would say
B.
B.
Solid
Overwhelming
It's a
B.
B.
Yeah, solid
B,
B.
B, 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 B.
Lee said B. No one hates Skittles. Crystal said, yeah, I don't think,
We
yeah.
don't hate them. It's just
I'm still crazy about candy, JP. Laura said Skittles, C. I don't know. I think it's a
Okay.
solid B.
Let's see. What's next?
What's next?
Next is Blow Pops.
I'd go D.
Yeah, me too. Don't need
With
it.
Every time
bubble gum in 'em?
I think of Suckers, and I think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when Christopher Lee goes, "These are what I call cavities on a stick."
Oh, that's so funny
I like
because
and pretty. You know what I didn't think of till now is what I really love is those caramel apple suckers. They're
Those are
the
great.
green suckers with the caramel on them that stick
Oh,
to
yeah.
your teeth.
Vibrational
I
loves
those.
them. Vibrational said A.
I see D's.
But
I
there's
see
I'm seeing a lot of
C's,
D's.
I see an F. I see an A and a
Oh
B.
yeah, Linda, I know. We already have our Halloween candy. It's at home, so I can have some. You know what I got that are really good though?
C for the sucker, F for the gum.
Werther's
Originals?
soft pumpkin. No, the soft pumpkin chews are really good. I found them at CVS.
I
What-
would put the Suckers in the B or C.
I would
I think
definitely.
it's a C.
Okay. I
It's
would
kind of down there with bottle caps.
I
You're just
would-
kind of like,
I would put them in D, but that's just personally. I think other people like them enough.
we have nothing in D.
I
We'll
know.
stick them in D.
All right, what are we up to next?
We're getting there. We're getting there. We got
A
Butterfingers.
plus S, whatever. S. Love them.
If it's not an S, Susan and I are leaving.
Yeah, again, if it's not an S, Philip, I got you. No, shut up,
F.
Morg. Shut up. Everybody, look at everybody with the S plus.
No.
No, forget it.
We got
Melinda's an S plus. Lee's an S plus. Kate's an S.
You want an A.
Lee, even S for Crystal.
Crystal, S,
Oh, Morg,
S.
how can you say that? We cannot associate. I'm sorry.
A,
I
or
love
I go back to
Butterfingers.
church.
Yes, they stick to your teeth. I know that, but they are so good.
They do,
A, but not
Butterfingers
S.
sticks to your teeth?
They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
they totally do. You got to peel them off.
Oh.
We're putting
I think
them.
they're an A.
Jan, no. They need to go into S.
It's going in
It's not
A.
it's not weird crunchy
Weird-
butter.
It's not weird
like,
crunchy butter.
It's toffee.
Yeah, yes.
It's delicious.
Lee, I'm so happy you're laughing, but no, they are not trash.
Butterfinger. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're breaking
It
my
is
heart.
not.
This
It is
is
not.
emotional.
Did you-
Crunchy
Oh my
butter.
God.
How did it end up in the A, Jan?
Well,
Well,
yes, it's
Philip-
crunchy, but
Philip
it's
and I
not
are moving
butter.
that.
This isn't
We're
a
moving it.
dictatorship.
Oh,
Jeez.
Archetype 0 said Butterfinger's gross too. You guys are
I think
getting...
it's an A. I think A is a very
Okay,
respectful
we'll
place for
do A.
Butterfinger.
Bart Simpson was
I can
obnoxious.
be happy with A.
If it wasn't crunchy, would you eat it? I mean, what do you think, Cassidy? Do you like them? Ugh, to Butterfingers. Oh no, everybody's bringing them down.
Let's see. Let's go
Okay,
to...
so let me tell you, Butterfingers.
Kate, pray to Jesus.
Butterfingers are the epitome of what is great about sweet and salty.
What?
It's-
What?
Well, it is
Butterfingers
kinda
because
sweet.
Oh,
they're
they're so good.
sweet, but they're also salty.
Oh, they're so good. Yes, they're so good.
All
I don't know
right,
what's wrong with
100 grand.
B or C.
Honestly, I would rate this a D. Like, this is
Really?
a bar that just does not speak to me, and it's something that I would eat like last out of the candy bag.
See, to me, 100 grands are like the caramel, and they have the rice crispy
Yeah.
chocolate outer coating.
like 'em.
I think they're pretty good.
Oh,
I
Lisa
never
said my
in my
fave. Oh,
life-
C, D for more. Morg, what? Morg,
See,
type
that's
in.
me. I
type
think it's a
in-
D.
Well, we'll do it later. Before we log off, everybody is going to type in their
Favorite
candy when I say to, and then nobody talks about anything else. Just at that time when we do it, don't do it now, but later. Okay, so where are we putting this? A C? A solid C? At least, because I like them.
Let's see. C.
I
Oh,
think
hi,
C's
Cassie.
good. Hi,
D,
Cassie.
F,
Cassie said B.
B. Hi, Cassie. B.
Thank you for coming.
C. I think I don't know. I don't like them. I'd say a C though.
Okay.
I just don't think
We're
I
going
just
to
don't
revisit
think they're
every
that
tier, and if they get moved, they get moved.
good.
I'm
Okay.
more worried about those Butterfingers need to go up a level, but okay.
This Butterfinger.
Yeah,
We got
I'm
paydays.
fighting. Oh,
S.
I am-
Wonderful.
I have not had one of those in forever, but I wouldn't argue if you put them in S or A. Too nutty.
I don't mind them. I would probably
Oh,
place them at a
Chunkies,
B.
Linda. I haven't had one in forever. What? Morg doesn't like anything.
Morg.
Morg.
You are a hater.
You are. I need to know what Morg actually loves the most, but don't type it in yet. We're not going to do it.
Are they like
like
Snickers?
Snickers?
No.
No.
They're like
like
a
a
salted nut roll.
They're like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a peanut butter.
They can
like-
literally kill people.
People.
Well, those people are genetically not superior. Just kidding to anybody who
Morg
has a nut
doesn't
allergy.
want. Morg doesn't. That's right. Morg doesn't like nuts in the candy.
What?
Yes.
I want
yes,
cashews.
yes.
I want almonds. I
Yeah.
want walnuts.
Okay. Archetypes are F in every language. Oh my God. Okay, so where are we putting them? Did anybody really like them? Crystal said S plus.
I think a B in the middle because I'm a bit conflated with.
Yeah,
we got
and-
some mixed answers.
All right, we'll put them there. Okay.
All right, we're
Yes,
getting
we
there.
know that you hate them. We know.
Tootsie Rolls.
You know,
Flavored.
we didn't put regular Tootsie Rolls in.
I was, but I thought it
Oh my
kind of
God.
let's just Tootsie Rolls in general. But
I
those flavored
personally-
ones,
I personally love these. The vanilla ones are my favorite.
I like just regular
Why?
ones.
what is?
I
with
don't
the
know the vanilla one. I don't know why the vanilla ones just are so great. I will chew and chew and chew them until they're not even there ananymore.
There's
I
a
don't even
vanilla
swallow
one
them.
there.
Yeah, I will have
There's
to.
like
I'm gonna have
green
to try
apple
one.
ones,
I've
I
never tried
think. I don't
one.
mind those. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
not a
I've never
very
had them.
exciting
You can
candy
buy
for me.
you can buy bags of just the
Never
Yeah,
had the
individual
but
fruit
D for the
roll,
fruit
regular ones.
flavors.
I
vanilla and
don't.
banana
I
bee,
don't know. Laura said Tootsie Roll C, B, Archetype 0, flavored one Spiral A. Love said C.
I would do B
FCA,
or C.
A for the fruit
B.
ones, D for regular. Yeah, that's Elise, and we had choose, not those. Like I don't know. Where do you want to put it? A C?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
All
C.
right, they're all right. Melinda said. Okay, keep going.
Only a few left. Let's see what's
We're getting
next.
there.
Candy
The
Oh
corn.
most
God.
contested candy of all
Uh,
time.
Candy
yep.
corn.
Oh my
If
God.
it's like
I can
it's
eat
like
like two of them, and then that's it.
this is the
Oh, A
fabric.
plus.
This is the fabric of space and time. This is the source right here. This is the
Yeah.
creation
I also
of
really
all.
like the pumpkins, the little candy corn pumpkins.
Yeah. Okay, but we're
So we
starting
have
off. Lee starts us off with A
B.
plus plus
Wow.
plus. Then we get B, D's and F's and D
wait
and
before.
B.
Oh, Morg already typed it. I was gonna say F for Morg,
Oh,
but
Morg
Morg said
said
B.
B.
That's the best
Cassie
one.
B. Melinda A plus.
B,
D
A.
C plus. Haven't. Oh, Joanna, you haven't had candy corn. Oh my goodness.
Actually, more of a positive swing
B.
for candy corn. I think it's gonna
I
get a
used to
B.
I used to put them in my lips and make it look like they were
Yeah,
fangs.
Oh, I
Cassidy,
do
are
that.
they the high fructose corn syrup? Is that what they're made of? Because
Maybe.
that is
I
so
think
bad
so.
for you.
I like the ones where they have the caramel like tops
Yeah.
I know I told you
or the
two this earlier.
pumpkins.
I know I told you two this earlier, but I think they have sweet tart candy corn now.
Yeah, and
And fun
it's
because
fun
it looks
because
like
it
corn.
looks like corn.
Okay, this is what I want to know, and everybody can just put in yes or no. When you do eat candy corn, do you nibble each little colored layer off?
Oh, I do.
I do,
I like to.
absolutely. You have
It's
to.
corn, the big hunk with knobs and the juice.
It's got the juice.
I feel so unsweet now. Yes, yes, you have to. Oh, one color. Of course you do. Oh, Melinda eats the whole thing. No, you have to nibble them down layer by layer.
I like
I
the
Yeah,
do that.
pumpkins. The
of
pumpkins
course.
are good.
Yeah, yeah. Lee did growing up, yes, and Cassie is a yes. Okay, where did we put it? That got a
I would put
solid
it in
B.
B.
Okay.
I thought it got a pretty positive rating.
Okay. Spiral
Okay,
says I
we
eat them
got
whole. All right, what are we up to?
Jolly Ranchers.
Okay, so
Ooh.
I love the flavor, but I don't like the hard candied bit. I would put
I
these at a
love
C
the
or a
whole
D.
experience. I would put this at an A. I like Jolly Ranchers. They're good.
I don't mind them. I like the watermelon flavor, but oh, Mark, where have you been? I haven't seen you voting.
A, B, D, C, B, A. Yeah, these are pretty.
Mutant candy corn. With other colors. I've seen other
C
ones.
plus. We're not doing pluses and minuses, people. Okay, we don't got that capability
Oh,
here.
used for candy corn and teeth. Okay, so Jolly Ranchers, Kate does not like them, and Melinda's a nope. Morg's a C plus. I don't know. Like, oh, there's an A. There's
I
a
would
B
do a
minus,
C.
D. Oh, Linda said D on candy corn. We
Oh my God,
already
lots of
we already put
Bs.
candy corn where we did. Yeah, Cassidy, we like plus and minus.
B
I don't know.
or
Where did we put
A?
it? Where are we putting it? Not an A. It is not an A. Put it in B.
All right, put it in B. Got lots of Bs. Okay, let's see.
Laura loves
We're
them.
almost done with this. Okay, we got nerds.
I haven't had them. What do they taste like? What are they?
They're
They're
like
just
little tart things, little
like
tart
little-
balls.
It's like eating fish gravel. Fish tank gravel.
Well, that's a no for me. Archetype
it's
is
edible
A.
fish tank gravel.
An A. Oh, Jolly Ranchers. Okay. B for Lisa. Cassie is C. Now those are. No. Wait a minute. Now that we are doing tier list, is smash or pass
A,
next? Yeah,
A.
probably.
A, B, A. See, this is high.
Crystal A plus. Morg A for these.
Yeah.
Morg's an A for
B,
these
C.
things.
Cassie
For
says B.
nerds? No way.
Lee's a D plus C minus a C. Morg's
Tiffany
an
Finch
A.
is an A.
Joanna has them but hasn't tried them. B plus, MC, vibrational. Oh, it's a heart. An A? Really? Now I got. Mark, you're so confusing me. Okay. I don't know. I haven't had them, so put them where you guys think they should go.
I would say B.
A B? All
I
right, we're
think they
happy with a
deserve
B?
a
Okay,
solid
B.
B. Oh, and B here.
Archetype Zero is laughing. I know. We're so funny. We're really into this.
Milky Ways.
Ooh.
A. I would do a solid A.
I
They're
would give
good.
this a B. They're not my favorite, but
I like Snickers better. Is Snickers next?
So we're seeing
Possibly.
Snickers would
we're seeing
definitely
an
go
A,
in the A.
A, S, B, B, S. This is getting a really high rating.
It's not confusing.
It's not salty,
Like
buttery
sweet candy.
poop.
Not nasty, crunchy, salty, buttery poop. Oh, stop it.
I think Milky Way is gonna get an A. It's getting a really positive.
Okay, yeah, I think that. And Joanna said A for Snickers as well. Yeah, I'm definitely.
I would
Snickers
put
has to go in the A.
Snickers in the S.
I mean, I would put Snickers in S too, but the Butterfinger has to get moved up. I'm just really very unhappy.
M&Ms.
Classic M&Ms.
Absolutely.
I only like the peanut ones.
Well, this is going to count any kind of M&Ms. I don't think we
Really?
should. Yeah, and the best are the peanut butter ones, but in the red bag. But
Let's see, we got a C, we got a B, we got an S.
M&Ms have to go into an S. I mean, those are so. Oh my god.
Oh, that's way too much. That's like over glorifying.
All right. Well, then an A.
I would put them in a B. There's a lot of C's.
Really? Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of C's.
Look
I
at
would
there's
do
an
B.
A. There's an S.
There's B, C.
All right.
B,
Fine.
S.
Fine. Well, that's an M. Meh. It's a meh. Yeah.
Put it in a B.
Vibrational Susan and the Butterfinger. Yeah, I'm fighting to the death over that one.
And we got next Runts.
D.
Oh, I don't know what those are.
Runts. I like Runts.
like-
They're like little fruit things. I
Are
like
they
the
like-
bananas.
Are they
the
like
most.
They're
They're like hard
tart
candies.
things.
are they like
tart.
Skittles?
No.
They're not chewy
Uh-huh.
like Skittles. They're harder, but they got like
Susan,
the candy coating.
Didn't you ever go to a gas station or a store and see them in the little quarter
Get
machine?
Runts.
Oh,
next to
that's
the
what-
gumballs?
That's what they are. Okay, no, I've seen them. I've just never had them.
I
Banana
would
is the
put
best
them
one.
in.
Yeah, I like the bananas.
All right, you put
I
them.
just eat the bananas out of
Oh,
them.
it looks like a B. Melts in your mouth, not in your hands. I mean, I think people are voting for kind of like a B on those. I can't vote because I don't know.
B. Yeah, they're really
I would
hard. You
do
can't
D.
really chew them. They're more of like a sucking candy.
They're not really sour. They're kind of tart, but I wouldn't say they're specifically sour.
B for banana, C for the rest. Love said. I would worry about my teeth too, Cassie.
I'm saying C.
Wait, Laura asked if they're sour, and I don't know because I've never had them. Are they sour?
No, they're kind
No,
of tart,
they're
but they're
just
not
sweet.
sour.
Tart, but okay. Linda said B.
Should we put it in B?
Yeah.
B or C. Maybe B.
Mhm.
Apparently, everyone just likes the banana. Not everyone, but some people just like the banana.
Yeah, so if they're like the best one and they stick out more, so. All right, Snickers.
A,
S.
if not S.
to the max.
Yeah,
I'd say S.
they're really good.
They're one of my favorites. They're like one of the first things I go to.
Oh my God, the three of us just agreed on something.
S
Yes.
for Snickers.
They
S
are
for
the
Snickers.
best.
We have an A, Morg, of course, because they've got nuts, so they're a C.
ASD.
Melinda is an SSS. Cassie does not like them. Lisa doesn't like them. Crystal says
Look at these
S.
Snickers haters. Jesus.
I know, nasty nuts.
Nasty nuts.
Nasty
S
Joanna
nuts.
said A or S. I think Snickers are classic. We're putting them in the. Well, if we have enough people that don't like them, do they really get into the S?
I
I'd
think
put
they
'em
should
in
go in
A.
A.
All right, we'll put them in A.
Two
Okay.
more to go.
Okay.
Sour Patch Kids.
I've never
I
had
would put
those.
these in A or B.
I would definitely put these in A or B, yeah.
They are
like
a
'em.
superior sour candy.
Just not the yellow ones. No.
What flavor is that?
Like a lemon.
Oh, it's I like
They're-
lemon.
they're-
I don't like pineapple though.
They also have tropical ones, and they have
Cassie
the
says
extreme.
S
They have the extreme Sour
B
Patch Kids.
B C C B C.
Maybe
Lots of
I
B's
would
and
probably do
C's.
B or C.
C S. Oh, Elise is eating them now. Melinda loves the orange one. Cassie's
B.
C
I think
plus.
B. I think B is where
I
they're
think
gonna
B.
go.
I think it's going in B.
Okay, they're going here. See,
Linda said all on one to Candy to me. Okay, what? We have one more. What is it?
Last one, Twix.
S.
What?
Superior wafer caramel
Oh my God,
chocolatey
they're
goodness.
really good. Easy A for me.
I have to agree that they got to go in like S.
Okay,
You
here
only
we
have
go.
one in
S
S.
A A S
S or I'm
S plus
leaving.
S
S.
S S or I'm leaving S. Okay, everybody loves them. Put them in S. That is
Okay.
easy. We're agree. Okay, you know what we've learned here? Hi, heretical response. Oh, you're in with your other account. Oh, Laura said they're D. Laura. Oh, and Linda doesn't like them, but the rest of us are pretty much agreed. We really like them.
And you know what? Now they have all different kinds of they have salted caramel Twix. I think they have a cookie dough Twix.
They're really good.
That's pretty cool. So what do
They
we
have
think?
white chocolate. I don't know. So do we want to start like moving stuff, or should we just vote on which
And
one
no,
is
S
the best?
stands for super duper fabulous, Mark.
That's supreme.
S is the supreme top tier. And we have Reese's and Twix in there. They better not have nut. No, they don't. They don't. You'll love them. Go get one. Okay.
I'm gonna send you like a whole box of salted nut rolls.
Okay,
For paydays.
my only thing is I want Butterfinger moved up to the S, and then I will not complain anymore. And then you can do whatever you want.
I would agree with that.
Okay, I think you have to move it there because
I think they're up there, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Oh,
The
Toblerone,
crunchy butter
yeah.
is supreme.
But Toblerones or whatever, that's not really something you're going to get for Halloween so much, you know? That's specialty stuff. How dare you? What? By putting it up there? Too bad. Too bad. Suck it up. Butterfingers are so good.
Anything in B that you think should be loosened up? I mean,
okay, Morg, you can say you want to move something.
Yeah, we'll
allow you to move something. Yes, it is next to Twix. Yes, it is the Butterfinger. Just stop looking. Stop looking. You can move something somewhere else. Just tell us you're allowed to move something except the Butterfingers.
I'm gonna take both of the Twix bars and put them on top of a Butterfinger, and I will make a Butterfinger Twix sandwich and eat that.
Yeah, I'll let you move something else more, but you can move something else up or down, but you cannot move the Butterfingers down. Please move the Butterfinger Archetype 0. No, we're not moving that. And Milky Way should be in the S.
I would agree with that, but I also think if Milky Way's there, Snickers definitely has to, because Snickers, in my opinion,
yeah, Snickers are better,
superior.
But if we put Snickers with the nuts up from A to S, Morg's going to keel over. I don't think we can do it. And we won the Butterfinger thing. I don't think we should fuck around with putting more nuts up in the top tier.
What's your least favorite candy, Susan?
My least favorite candy here, probably the thing that's in the D.
These glow pops.
Probably.
You know what we didn't have on here that's probably one of the most contested candy bars is an Almond Joy or a Mounds.
Oh God, those would be F's for me. I do not like coconut.
An S tier for me. Almond Joy, I will fight to the death for that one.
Yeah, Morg wants to move my least favorite candy up to the S. I see it coming. There we go. See? There, you just said it. Want to move the blow pops to S. Do it. Do it. Go for it. Happy now? Happy? Okay, yeah. Oh, Mounds. Crystal likes Mounds. Mounds and Almond Joy A+ for Elise. Oh, no. Morg, What about Mounds and Almond Joys? I know you don't like coconut either, correct? We agree on that. Pretty
Put
sure.
the lime in the coconut and shake it up.
I can't believe Morg moved those things up next to my Butterfinger.
This is sacred. This is turning into
I allowed you to get back
an
at
anarchy.
me, yes.
Oh
This is
yeah,
an
what about
anarchy.
Yeah,
heretical
coconut is
response
gross.
says
See, we agree.
heretical response says, what about circus peanuts?
Oh fuck no.
Oh no, I don't like those things. Those are
I'd
weird.
throw those away. Who in the hell?
What?
Or like pirate's booty. I mean, it tastes like a pirate's booty. I don't understand why they passed that out.
Fuck those things, Kate Ball says.
Not a fan of almond joy. Yeah, no. Oh, Laura loves coconut. Okay, here. Let's just review what we have where and see if we think it's right. Because I think, except for the goddamn lollipoppy things up.
I don't think
S,
this counts. I think I want to revoke that.
I
don't think we should have things in the S tier just out of spite. I need to see it.
Move it back. Move it
I
back.
need to see an essay.
That wasn't me, Morg. I got overruled. They're moving them.
I'm moving it back. This just
well, because then if we don't leave
Thank
it,
you,
we
Elise.
won't have anything in D.
Thank you.
Oh, we forgot dots too. Dots are highly contested.
Oh, stop it.
Kinder Bueno is the. Oh, I've only had the Kinder with the toy. I love.
So in S tier we got Reese's, Twix, and Butterfinger. In A tier we got Kit Kats, Milky Ways, and Snickers. The B tier is really full.
Oh, but Morg loves the Blow Pops. Is that the ones you took down and put them back in the D?
Yeah.
That was mean.
Well, I really love Butterfinger.
Well, but Philip, we got the Butterfingers up to S.
Okay,
I feel bad now.
True.
I think we need to move the Blow Pops up. Maybe
we can compromise with A, no higher.
I think we'll put it in the A. Move it up to the A. Okay, look. Everybody take a look at this chart now. Is there anything that is, other than the Butterfingers being in the S, that we're not discussing? Is there anything that is glaringly in the wrong place, except for the Butterfingers in the top one? Leave that alone.
Yeah, I would put Runts in D if it was me.
Laffy Taffy is too high up. Where's Laffy?
I actually agree with that.
Okay, me too. Okay, Philip and I are. Yeah. Okay, so we've moved it down to C. Anything else? No, or did we have jelly beans? We didn't do jelly beans.
I would honestly move bottle caps down to D as much as I kind of like them.
Lisa says 100 grand should go up. Where's 100 grand? Oh, I agree.
Here.
That's C.
Yeah,
that should be in B. Good one.
Okay,
Whoppers in D. Where's Whoppers?
Down to D.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll agree. Okay. Oh,
I would put candy corn in C.
Me too. Can we do that? Can we do that? No, but wait. We're not the ones making that decision. The audience is doing that, and then we're discussing it and seeing if we think it's a good idea. Up with the M&Ms, Laura said. Where's the M&Ms? Yeah,
they're right here.
They're in B. I agreed that they should be in A, but I got overruled. So you guys talk it out now, Philip and Jan.
Love also says move the candy corn down. Lee says candy corn in C. Elise says
I'm going to put candy corn.
Yeah, I agree.
Elise says bottle caps and candy corn should go all the way down off the chart, in my personal opinion.
Who said that? Where?
Elise. Yeah, Kate Paul says candy corn is C.
Oh, Vibrational said do not touch the candy corn. What was that?
Lisa also said M&M's up.
Yeah, I agree with the M&M's up, but candy corn should stay in B. All right, don't mix with. Oh, pixie sticks are not on the list. Oh my God, I used to love those. Those sent you into a sugar thing. All right, a bit hard on the Whoppers, Crystal said. Where'd the Whoppers go?
Down, they were at D.
Oh, put them in C.
Okay.
I think that's where they were. We moved them down.
That's where they were, yeah, I moved them down.
Oh, okay. We're gonna.
I used to take those Whoppers and slingshot them at my sister.
Lee's like, yeah, we're taking this seriously, Lee.
This is extremely
They're like a dangerous candy. You can choke on them.
Which ones?
No. Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Yeah, leave them in D. Okay. So, Laura said candy corn should be up in the B. If we
No.
keep going up and
No
down, it's
way.
like okay. The best
Okay,
one,
I'm gonna
Snickers.
stick candy corn in B because it's in the middle and
Melinda,
we're
that's
not
funny.
moving it from there on.
Runs
Oh my
go
God,
down.
Mark,
I
don't
agree.
even bring those up. Was that what those things were? Ugh, those were so bad.
Oh, what about those sugar daddies?
Oh, I haven't had those for a while. They're like
Those were good. Those
Forgot
would
about
pull your
them.
fillings out. Lisa, this is important stuff. Yes. Okay. Okay, now leave everything where it is. And all I want to know, yes, right? Those sugar dyes, S plus, Lee. All right, everybody look at this list and just type in yes or no. Can you live with it? Can you live with it? Yes or no? That's it. Don't say anything about whether you like things or not. Just yes or no. Lisa said yes. Lee said yes. Chaos said yes. Okay, we're getting a yes. We're heretical. Okay, okay is good. Yes, yes. Morg's going to come in with no. See?
No,
Told you.
never.
Told you. I predicted that. Yes, even though it doesn't have jelly beans. Love's a maybe yes-ish for Laura. Morg's going to hold out on this Butterfinger thing, isn't he? Oh, we got an okay, fine.
Okay, there we go.
Lee's just laughing. Lee's just laughing over there.
Our fine print says that by agreeing to the chart, you agree to all the statuses of all delicious candies where they are ranked.
Yeah. I think we're going to have like a candy emoji now.
This is a binding contract by saying yes.
I'm getting a Butterfinger emoji. I agree with most of except for the Butterfingers. We're going to have to come up with some sort of a candy emoji because we need a new emoji for the channel. So, all right. And this is binding.
All right, we got it.
Twix.
There it is.
All right, now this is our last thing.
Genders.
This is the last thing before we go. You get to type in one thing only, no discussions about what you think. Oh, hello, we're back. Meanwhile, I'm like down here looking at the chat. Okay, this is it. You type in one thing, your favorite candy. That's it. You're just typing that in. The one thing.
Should we type ours in too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's subscribers only mode. I can't type in.
I don't know. I love them all. I don't know what would be my absolute favorite.
Almond Joy? Jan. Oh, Butterfinger.
Thou shalt not judge.
I will not judge. And that's it. There's no judging.
Do not throw chocolate in chocolate houses, okay?
There's no judging.
No throwing chocolate in chocolate houses.
Okay, I have to actually go on my phone and do this.
But yes, I really love Almond Joys. I really like coconut.
I can't believe
I like
coconut.
nuts, and I like chocolate. I like the dark chocolate ones.
One thing, people are cheating already. I have to turn the sound down.
Everyone's like listing 3. Like,
yeah, none of that. None of that.
We said 1. All right,
cheating.
We're starting the stream all over now.
I'm going with Reese's.
Gummy worms, we forgot those. It's too hard to think of like
too
all
hard
the
sour
candies.
something.
Cassie really loves sour gummy stuff.
Okay,
M&M's,
Snickers. Really. Oh, love, pick something. Snickers, difficult to choose.
Elise,
I would pick.
Stop it with all those options. You only one.
People are. Well, I was almost gonna sneak another one in there. I would probably have Reese's and Butterfingers. Yeah, can it just be candy? It depends on the day. No, that doesn't. Archetype Zero said Twix. You said Reese's too. Oh wow. Twix, I'm hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Sour Patch, Twix, yeah. M&M's for Laura. M&M's are a good one. What did Tyler say?
And since
Gummy
we were
worms,
talking
really?
about capitalism and capitalizing on the holidays, soon they're going to come out with the Christmas tree and the pumpkin Reese peanut butter cups.
Oh, dude, I love that. I really loved the original, like the Reese's, like the Easter egg, not the round ones, but like the flat one.
Oh yeah.
Now they have like both. They have like a round one, like a Cadbury egg
They have
Cadbury
around
eggs.
Easter, they have Reese's peanut butter cups in the top. Half of it is marshmallow flavored. It's
Nice.
delicious.
You know, it's interesting. We're talking about favorite candy. A favorite thing of mine only comes around during Christmas, and it's those Queen Anne's that you always see in the
Chocolate
red
covered
box.
cherries.
They have the cherries in them, and
Yeah.
yeah, I love those. A lot of people
My
don't like
husband
them.
loves those. Do you know that they're already available at CVS?
Yeah, you can see them,
I already bought
but
him one.
they're really freaking like you can get
Oh,
them like a
But he
box for
only
50
likes them with
cents.
he likes them with the dark chocolate on the outside. They
Yeah,
also
that's
So
have the milk
I
chocolate.
have to have that
really
one. Yeah,
quick. Laura says, I wonder what the most favorite is nationwide. Somebody Google really
Somebody
quick
Google
what
that real quick.
I
I'll
want to
do
know what
it.
the nation's favorite candy is.
Ow, my back.
I will do it.
This was so much
Cherry
fun,
mash.
you guys.
Eat cherry mash while you do the monster mash. You know, the sad thing about the monster mash is they don't tell you in the song what the monster mash is, but you're so excited about the monster
The
mash.
best selling candy bars around the world. This is just a random like list, and at the top of the list is Snickers.
Yep, and Vibrational just said probably Snickers.
It's like Snickers, Reese's, Toblerones, Kit Kats, Dove chocolate, Cadbury's, Twix, and Milka.
It'd be funny if it was Butterfingers. And that wasn't me. That somebody said that. I think Laura said that.
Yeah, it's Snickers.
Or Cassidy. Cassidy said that.
Really popular.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you, Lee. Did
Linda.
you mean the monster mash?
Dark chocolate. What is Monster Mash?
Oh, it's a song. We
No,
did
I
the
know.
mash.
No, I know that, but you said
Well,
they
that's-
don't tell you what it is.
Yeah, they don't tell you how to do the monster
how to
mash.
do the
but
dance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so when
yeah,
you're
yeah.
listening to the monster mash, you're like,
Right.
oh, what is it?
Right. How do you do it? Yeah.
You do the
whoops.
monster.
I just
You
lost
know,
my
like
earphones.
in the time warp, they tell you it's just a jump to the left.
Hang
One
on, I
step
can't
to
hear
the
you.
right.
Yeah.
I fucking hate these. I gotta get better earphones. These are awful. Oh, chocolate covered pretzels.
I think we're kind of nearing the end of our holiday special here, our Halloween special.
Yep.
But
It's
I was
that
gonna
time.
say before we go, we probably won't do a live stream next weekend because I'm unavailable, but look forward to more content coming in the future. Be sure to follow our Facebook page, the Neogenian Oculus, so you can get upcoming news. And as always, we appreciate everybody who likes and comments, and all your support's great. We've had a lot of fun. I know I have.
This was fun.
Also, thank you to Mark and Elise for modding for us. We appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who gifted memberships and sent super chats. We're just glad that you guys came and spent the evening with us because it was just kind of a relaxed, fun.
It was really fun.
Special.
I'm glad you guys were here for that. Yeah, it's very, very. It's nice to know others are serious about their candy too. And I was just going to say, speaking of quokkas, Cassidy always reminds me to put the quokka up. I have not forgotten about the goddamn quokka artwork thing. I just came across my folder. We are going to do that one of these days. It's just not been on at the top of the list, but eventually we'll do it. I think we need a candy emoji sooner than that. I can do that.
Yeah.
Really tempted to do Butterfingers.
And also everybody who's going to actually celebrate Halloween, just make sure you have fun and be safe and get out there and express yourselves. And at midnight on Halloween, shadow season begins. So shadow season will begin before we see you again.
And that's true. And probably the next time we go live, we will continue to talk about shadow season. We might as well, since when we do lives during shadow season, it's always a good time to bring up what everyone is doing in that regard. And
yeah, if you guys would like that, put it in the comments if you'd like us to do more shadow content.
Especially because Thanksgiving is coming up, and it has a lot of also negative. I mean, the positive things about getting together with family, but it has historically a lot of negativity associated with it. A lot of appropriation and colonialization, and we can bring up some of those things. But just to end this one off, it has been so much fun Jan, thank you for coming. Thank you for being
Yeah, thank
on.
you for having
Thank
me.
you for pulling up all the videos and doing the tier for us.
That was
And
fun.
yeah, and they're saying yes to shadow. It's always good to talk about shadow stuff, especially during shadow season. And yeah. So in a couple of weeks, enjoy Thanksgiving. I mean Halloween, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Take
Bye.
care. Have a good weekend.
Bye. And I go over there.